Today we are going to discuss about class reptiles. Reptiles are basically the term reptile is derived from the Greek word reptum or reptile, which means to crawl and creep. These are the first successful vertebrates on Earth which can crawl and creep, and these are having some characteristics that make them adaptable to live on terrestrial habitat completely. So, in this case, some of the reptiles which you might have been familiar to are present on the screen. You can see many of these are showcased over here. Coming to our main point is how these are evolutionized. These are evolutionized around 250 million years ago. 250 million years ago, and these were evolutionized from the dinosaur. These were evolutionized. They were flourished during the Mesosonic period, which was around 225 to 65 million years. And then dinosaurs, which are also reptile, were evolved 150 million years ago during uh, the during different eras. Apart from which, the reptiles which are present today on Earth are evolved from dinosaurs of the Jurassica period, Jurassica, and Precalcious period. Precalcious period. Not sure about the exact spell. Precalcious period. Both of them are having their separate time period. Jurassica maybe it is 195 to 136, and Precalcious is around 136 to 65 million years. So this is a brief history about them. These are evolved from, of course, amphibians, and they have their ancestors as amphibians. Apart from that, as you can see, these are having some certain characteristics that they most of these are terrestrial, but some live on in water as well. They lay their egg. They are first. Let us discuss about their limbs. These are having uh, four limbs. They are having two pairs of limbs, which are pentadactyl with 5 units. Pentadactyl with 5 units. Apart from that, these limbs are having claws inside them, which makes them adaptable to grip themselves on the terrestrial land. Apart from that, their skin is dry, it is tough, as well as it is dry, tough, cornified, and dry. The skin is dry, skin is tough, it is cornified, and dry, tough, cornified, as well as it is scaly because it contains several scales as well. So here it is having scales over its body as well, uh, which that is why they have a scaly skin, which are known as epidermal scales or scutes. Apart from this, they are also having some other characteristics. Some of these are also limbless, such as snakes. Rest when it comes to the circulatory system, they have three-chambered heart. They have three-chambered heart, but sometimes it is also called as incompletely four-chambered heart because the third chamber, which is the ventricle, is incompletely paired, is incompletely divided into two chambers, due to which the incomplete it is also called an incompletely four-chambered heart. Apart from that, when it comes to some other point of view, that they are having some general characteristics such as they are having three-chambered heart, but crocodile is the only reptile which is having four-chambered heart. That is why Crocodile is the one from where the birds have been evolved. Which kind of bird is evolved from crocodile? The early bird ancestors are evolved, which are known as Archaeopteryx. Archaeopteryx. It is also in the Mesozoic era. Mesozoic era. Apart from that, uh, they are having some other characteristics. They respire through lungs, as well as these are having uh, the characteristic to and as well as they are having some other characteristics, including the reproduction. That is, the sexes are separate, the gonads are paired, as well as they have internal fertilization. For internal fertilization, these are having copulatory organs, and as they are having internal fertilization, they have direct development, which means no more metamorphosis occurs, as well as they are having direct development, there is no formation of having direct development. Apart from that, uh, their embryo, they are having their eggs which are larger in size with large yolks present inside them, and their embryo is covered with a membrane which is known as fetal membrane or amniot. That is why these are known as amniotes. And as these are having amniot amniotal membrane, this amniot, the space between amniot and the embryo is filled with a fluid which is known as amniotic fluid, which provides a watery environment to the embryo in order to allow it to grow and get the growth and nourishment it requires. Apart from that, the egg is covered in a hard shell which protects the egg from external terrestrial environment, as well as it protects the egg, as well as it prevents dryness within the egg. Apart from that, when it comes to their uh, other characteristics, these are also their eggs are having some other membranes as well. First includes the amniot, as well as these are having another membrane which is allen allantois is another membrane which is present, and there's a membrane which is present in between the shell and the egg. The membrane which is present in between the shell and the egg, which is known as chorion. Apart from that, these are a few points which are given over here. Some scientific names also there. For viper, it's vipera; crocodile, crocodilus; lizard, if it is a wall lizard, it is hemodactylus; and if it is a turtle, it is Kelon; if it is if it is tree lizard, it is chameleon; if it is tortoise, it is testuda; if it is alligator, it's alligator; and if it is cobra is neja; and if it is for suppose we are having what else animals there. So these are some names. Uh, Apart from that, yeah, these are some names which I wanted to discuss. This, I guess, all. And if you want further details about the topic, you can contact using my Instagram account, and as well about my video. Hopefully, we'll meet.